All right, guys, I am back. And before we start the show, I just want to say I messed up. Again, that's nothing new on the Only Up podcast. I realized while recording this whole thing, my friend's microphone was in my face, covering my beautiful face the whole show. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the show. I'll keep that in mind for future podcasts, not to, just have my face visible. But with all that being said, sorry about that technical difficulty. Enjoy the show. Guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, welcome back to the Only Up podcast. I'm your host, Srijay Chatterjee, and this is the podcast where we talk about all things, anything. And today, we have a very special guest today. Actually, we got two. We got Raimi, who's been like on the pod before. It's not his first rodeo. It's actually like his third rodeo. So he's keen to be back on. Dude, I am stuttering. You guys can't tell I haven't done this in a while. And we've got another special guest, first timer, Josh Loh. Josh Loh, do you want to introduce yourself, buddy?
Hey everyone, I'm Josh Loh, 6'4", Diamond in League of Legends, peak Diamond Valorant. Yeah.
Bro, you said the 6'4", but then the Diamond League of Legends like cancels it out, so it puts you back down to like
that
5
doesn't
now.
cancel. That boosts me up like 6'9".
Yeah, but Josh Loh's listened to the podcast before. He said like he was a fan, not a fan.
Yeah, I'm a
big
big fan. I'm a big fan.
Okay, but he's a homie of mine. Recently acquainted friends, and like it's good to just have him on. And like I've been wanting to have him on for a while. He's a real interesting person. And we got Raimi Carves. Oh, not Carves anymore, but
Yeah.
we got Raimi the homie. But the way I start these pods is, first of all, I want to talk about first impressions. Like, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? My first impression.
You go first.
Okay, so I'll probably have the video up here on screen, but Josh, for the most part of my life, has been like a rumor. Like, I've heard about this guy. The guest JC before was like, dude, you gotta meet this Josh Loh guy, brother. I don't know why I told Colgan, but like, you gotta meet him, bro. Like, he's just the guy you have to meet. Like, always just talking about it. I was like, oh, sick. So I searched up Josh Loh, like found his Instagram request.
Yeah.
Couldn't get in, and then he appears on my TikTok.
Wait, what do you mean you couldn't get it? Did I not accept it?
Oh no, you were private, so I requested. So like,
Oh,
I couldn't get
yeah,
you
you couldn't
straight
see
away.
shit, you couldn't see
Yeah,
shit, you couldn't see shit, yeah.
So I was just like, okay, word. And I'm like, oh, I see him on my TikTok. And it was
Oh,
the
no,
most
no.
strangest if he lets us, we'll put the video right here.
No.
So there's this Josh video where he's met, I don't know what the skit was about. I think I sent it to you as well. So he gives his homie like a hot chocolate. Do you want to explain it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, so pretty much, my friend has I have a hot chocolate. Oh, wait. And it's like too hot or something. So then he passes me. He's like, oh, I'll cool it down, bro. And then I just fucking spit like 3 times into it. Like the fat Asian spit, like, and I just spit 3 times just to cool it down. Just helping a brother out.
And it wasn't like a skit. Like, he didn't fake the spit, bro. The spit went straight into the hot chocolate. And I'm like bean boozled, bro. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, it actually tasted better afterwards, though.
On your Instagram,
I'm just...
on your Instagram at least, you have like this like real like, I don't know, like other than recently with the Minecraft girl, but like you have like this real like aesthetic like Instagram, like this guy, wholesome Josh, cat guy or whatever, bro. But then when I see that TikTok, I'm like, oh, that's who he is, bro. That's the real
That ain't
Josh,
me.
bro.
That's so weird because you knew so much, or you didn't know so much about me, but like you've heard of me because I hadn't met you at all, like before. I think it was at Tracy's. It was at Tracy's, right?
Tracy's, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have too much of an impression. I just remember we just hit it off. Like we just had it out of nowhere. I just sit down. It was me, you, Liam, and we just had like a really deep convo.
Yeah. Really? It was a real deep convo, but then like we knew when like just make a joke out of it, like like the semen retention comments and all that stuff. But like my first impression of you at least was just like it's a guy who holds himself like pretty well, but then like he's a guy that's like, you know, stuck up. You're pretty funny to talk to. And when I finally met you and talked to you, you're just a laugh. Like, but then you had like all these like real interesting ideas and like open my perspective to shit. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's what's up.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Like, I just like to have fun. That's pretty much it. Like to meet new people, make them laugh. I like to laugh. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you have any first impressions of Raimi, bro?
First impression of Raimi. I knew Raimi a lot more online before I. Oh, no. I met you at.
No.
JC's birthday party, right?
No.
Was it?
It was board games at Monash.
Oh shit! Let's just skip that. Let's talk about JC's birthday, where this dude.
Okay, yeah.
I've been to like 3 or maybe 2 or 3 like events where Raimi's at, and he's literally the vomit cleaner. Like every party, one person gets way too fucked, and this dude, he's just too nice. Our mate Saniri, I don't know what happened. He just got absolutely fucked, and he was just on the floor, like just rolling around and shit. I mean, he was just munting, right?
Oh yeah, he was like on the ground, like he was in his vomit. Like I just couldn't.
Oh, what a hero, man! He had a date afterwards, by the way.
Oh,
and
he
was
had a date.
Yeah, it was like in the city at like 10 a.m. or some
And
shit.
he was stressing about that. He's
Yeah,
like, yo, my date. Oh my god, I'm too fucked for my date. And I'm just like looking at him like, nah, we can't have this. We can't have a soldier.
Wait,
on the
follow up on
ground.
that question. Did that date end up being his girlfriend, or nothing happened after that?
No, I think they had a good time, but it just it didn't. I don't want to dog my boy, but nothing came of it. Yeah.
I guess not. Then. But nah, what I also want to talk about is fucking like, it's obvious in the room. Take a good look at the camera. Josh Loh, like you are like. What is like the general consensus called, like a halfy?
I'm a mudblood.
A mudblood. Wait,
I'm
dude,
tainted.
I'm gonna get cancelled with that. But yeah, like
Yeah.
What? How would you describe it?
I guess I'm a halfy, like I'm mixed race. I'm half Australian.
Yeah.
It's funny about this. So I'm like half Australian, half Singaporean, Chinese.
Yeah.
And like I asked my mom, like, what's our heritage and shit? Like, where does it all come from? And my mom just says, yeah, you're white, dude. You're half white. And then I asked my dad, and he gives me like this whole like step down process of where we all came from and shit. How he like my dad's dad like migrated from Malaysia, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I just asked my mom, and she's like, nah, yeah, you're just white, bro.
Oh wait, so Josh, your dad's Asian, your mom's white.
Yeah, that's why I'm like 5'2".
No, you're pretty tall. You're pretty tall for like a dude, bro.
Yeah, but I've got a few friends who are the other way around. So they got white dad, Asian mom.
Yeah.
Those guys are just tall as fuck.
You would think it would be the opposite, though. You think you just cop like your dad's genes, bro?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh wait, that it is.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Damn,
It makes sense.
I need to do some math, bro.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, like because we also had Ben on, who's a halfie. But then the thing is, I couldn't talk to him about it because he just goes, "Oh man, I'm fucking Australian." That's what he says, bro. But like, whereas like you'd probably say you're the same though. Like you're like because you never been to Singapore yet, or you're planning on to.
I wouldn't actually say I'm the same per se. Like I'm more. It's kind of hard. I guess the way I look at it is I'm full Australian, like I'm full white, and I feel like I'm full Asian. Obviously, I know that's not true objectively, but that's just a lot of like a healthier way that I see it because I've dealt with like I think a lot of mixed race people deal with like identity issues and shit.
Yeah,
so that's
about to
what
ask.
helps me. Yeah, you go for it.
Isn't because I'm kind of just speaking for the voice of halfies as I nearly said as one of them, but I'm not. But like I just like a lot of like Raimi's also a halfie too.
Really?
Yeah, I am
Half Malaysian, half
Chinese.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So
but then
it's-
he never has to go through this stuff.
But yeah, because it's different. Because I'm not Malaysian. I'm Malay, and Malay is like the native people of Malaysia.
Right.
So then when people see me, they just think I'm like some sort of Mexican or like as bad as it may seem, like they don't see me as a halfie. They just think like, oh, this Malay guy or this Chinese guy is really tanned. Or this Malay guy is really like squinty eyed. Like there's no real distinction between the two.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a different ballpark,
experience.
really.
Yeah.
It's funny because I known him for like going on like 8
8
years
years,
now,
yeah.
and for the longest time I thought it was like Filipino.
I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
just like
Filipino
I
I
didn't
get a
even
lot.
know.
But then if you say Malay or you say Chinese, I'm like, yeah, I see that as well. Like
Yeah.
I always see like all three of those.
I think like I don't want to speak for you, but I think you don't get annoyed, but you hate when people underestimate the fact about like the Chinese part at least. Cause like no one really like you can speak like when we used to work together, you used to be able to speak Chinese, but then like they wouldn't like ever approach you in Chinese or anything like that. You know?
Yeah, that's true. Like, cause no one looks at me and thinks you're a Chinese person, right? Because I'm pretty much darker than this guy. So whenever people see me speak Chinese, they're really shocked. And I'm not sure if that like speaks to you because you do look more like white than Chinese. Do you have any like experiences with that, or is that?
I mean, yeah, I've got like a whole part to talk about. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no offense to you, but that's something that a lot of people do. I know you're mixed race as well, but a lot of people say stuff like that to mixed race people, and it obviously depends on the person, but it can have an effect for sure. I can talk about why. So, pretty much every mixed race person goes through different experiences. I've got a friend who's very similar mix to me. He's half Chinese, half white.
Yeah.
But he looks more Chinese, right?
Right.
So he doesn't have trouble. He also speaks a dialect of Mandarin, so of Chinese, sorry. So it's pretty easy for him to blend in.
Wait, sorry to cut you off. Do you speak
Nah,
Chinese?
like I've studied it a bit, but nah.
Oh, okay,
pretty
right,
much.
right.
I speak fuck all.
Yeah.
But no, hell, ma. But the thing is, like, if he's with Asian people, or like, I feel like it's different. Like, it's not like if he's with Chinese people. Just in my perspective, like in Australia, like if you're Asian, like usually you hang out with other Asians. You don't have to be the same sort of ethnicity.
Yeah.
But
That's with everything though. Like Indians hang out with mad Indians. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true. but like he would probably face different issues when he's with Asian people. I don't think he would. It's hard for me to like just assume, but I'm assuming he would cop less shit than me.
Yeah.
Like people would make less comments like, "Oh, you look white" and stuff like that, or make white jokes.
Yeah. Do you like? We don't have to go deep. We don't go into like PTSD stuff, but like it's like, was there ever like a scenario where you're just like, was like they'll like call you out on it or something, or they'll like exclude you for something or something like that?
Yeah, I've got 2 stories. One of them's more interesting than the other one. I'll start off with the less interesting one. pretty much. When I was like in high school, I had like a few online friends.
Yeah.
And I think maybe just because they knew my last name, so maybe they just assumed he's Asian.
Yeah.
And then I think one time they saw what I looked like.
Yeah.
And one of them literally said to me, "Damn, you look a lot more white than I thought."
Wait, what?
Because they knew I was a halfie. I remember that. They knew I was a halfie. They're like, "Damn, you look more white than I thought."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, all right, whatever." And then I just let it slide. And after that, they like sort of excluded me. I wasn't friends with them anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That's the thing. That's like no offense to you. Sometimes like that shit can like bring back stuff.
Yeah.
But not for me. I don't really give a shit. But maybe another mixed race person.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the interesting one? Because I've actually, even though I'm not like mixed race or anything, but I still have like, the only way I can really relate to you guys. I have a story. I'll tell you guys
I know what you're
after.
about to say. Like I know how you can relate because I've thought about that as well. But the second story, so it's the same guy I'm talking about, the one who looks a bit more, I guess Chinese.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're at his birthday party. I'm meeting all his like high school friends for the first time.
Yeah.
And like back then, I feel like there's a lot of mixed race people going on now, but back then, like I'd only met like 1 or 2. And the first thing they say to me is, "Well, you guys are both mixed. Like Josh, you look like completely white."
Oh.
Like, and they were just comparing like how Asian we looked, like right there when I was standing there, and I was just like, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, but the reason it hurts is because like I was going through a lot of. I feel like a lot of mixed race people go through this, but I was going through like a shit ton of identity issues at the time.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll give you an example. Like, it was pretty bad. Like, I just felt really guilty for hanging out with Asian people. Like, I feel like I didn't belong. Yeah, I remember one time I had like an Asian friend group in high school.
Yeah.
And when I would walk with them just through school, I'd actually just in my head, I'm like, damn, I don't fit in here. Like, I feel guilty.
But did they ever make you feel like that?
No, I was lucky. I have had Asian friends who have maybe like contributed to that, but my first Asian friend group that I had in high school didn't make me feel like that, and that's why I was so lucky to meet them early.
Damn. Especially, I don't know, high school is such a weird place because honestly people don't know what they're saying as well, but like because they might say something, they might compare you. I don't know how I'm gonna save this kid that I don't even know, but like they might compare you. It might be just good intentions, might just be saying what they're saying, but like it might just come off really badly too.
Yeah My experience was a bit different. So I went to primary school and high school was completely like white school, right?
Yep.
There were a few Asians. It was like a handful.
Yeah.
But this is where it all started. So like growing up, I was like the Asian kid. Like I was the token Asian because I'm in a white community. Everyone, I experienced racism. Like people would like pull their eyes and shit. People would call me like Jeremy Lin, all of that stuff. They'd say like they make the maths jokes. Like I copped it all pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I start to think like, okay, I guess like I'm like more the Asian kid. That's how I'm seen.
Right.
So I was just thinking, damn, I just want to make Asian friends. So I fit in. Sort of thing. And then it wasn't with that specific high school group because obviously I said earlier like they made me feel like I was one of them.
Yeah.
But then when I met more Asian people, from them they would say like you're the white guy. And then that's where all the identity issues start. Like I don't fit in with the whites. I'm like the Asian guy.
Yeah.
And then with the Asians, I'm like the white guy.
That's such a weird concept because like there's like no place you can really call home. I feel like Raimi can still go back to Malaysia and still feel like he's at home, kinda. But like the only reason I can relate, I've got 2 scenarios. I remember at least in New Zealand, like 10 years ago, it was me and my brother were the only like Indian kids in the whole school. And I remember I'll just be walking to class. I just hear like from the corner of like they'd be like, "Oh, Buddha," and I'm like, dude.
That's fucked.
And like cause like you're in like the minority, so you just laugh it off and act like nothing happens. And that one, I don't know, you're young, I don't really care about that as much. But I remember recently, I think I told you this story. So at my job, I still kind of currently work there, but it's like even though I lived in New Zealand for 10 years, I'm 11 years on here, I still feel like an Australian. I feel like everyone that says it, I feel like when you say Australian, you say the most Australian accent possible. Australian. But yeah, no, I feel like Australian like through and through. And then I remember I was just helping this customer with stuff, and then she just goes, I don't know why she asked it. She goes, "Are you European?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, but I can still help you. She goes, why aren't you European? I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to answer this question. And I'm like, nah, I'm like Indian, like Indian, like fully, like there's nothing crazy about me. And she was just like, Indians, and she started gagging.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And then like the thing is, I didn't care about it, like at that moment in time, but I saw my coworkers, bro, their jaws touched the ground, and I was just like, oh, true. I didn't care about it until I got home, and I'm like, in 11 years, that's the only one time I felt like a foreigner. Because if you close your eyes, I reckon, like, and you heard my voice, I sound like, I think I sound Australian enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, just because the way I look, it's just like, you get treated like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it just feels so weird. Like, I feel like in all that time, like, only one instance made me not feel like an Australian.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy.
That's pretty good, to be honest. Like, I hear a lot of my friends go through racism and shit, but I feel like that's not too bad. I was going to say, I guess Rami can't relate maybe on this part, but halfies and like POCs who were either like born in Australia or came over pretty early.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I fit in. And then if you're a POC born in Australia and you go back to your home country,
Wait, sorry, what's POC?
like person of color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my
Dude,
bad.
I probably should have known that.
So if you go back to your home country, do people treat you as a foreigner?
Yeah.
That it's the same. It's that feeling.
Yeah.
That's the exact same feeling.
Yep.
That's the one part I feel like we can relate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. That's true. Oh, that's what you were trying to say before. Yeah.
Right.
Is there anything like, cause you know you're out of high school and like you know like you're nearly finishing uni, or you like
I got like year and a half.
But like say I feel like if we got like any kids that are going through it, or like how would you help them like deal with it? You know what I mean? Like what would you say to them? Like, you know, like
kids going through it,
like people that are going through high school, people that are going through uni right now that like have that identity crisis. Because you seem pretty sound like now.
Yeah.
Like now you seem pretty chill. Now you're just like, I'm fucking Josh, mate.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I don't let that shit affect me as much. Advice, what I would say is you really need to find a friend group from like sort of both halves that treat you like, you know, just you're just a normal person. They don't keep commenting on your shit.
Yeah.
Like I've got a really good white friend group that I mean, they make Asian jokes, but it's like it's not as bad.
But not to like take away from like stuff that might like affect you and hurt you, but like, you know, there's a difference between like your friends like tearing on you, and then there's a difference with him like with going with a tent and be like, no, this and this. You know what I mean? Because like guys, like we shit on each other a lot, but not like that.
Yeah, it's just banter.
Yeah, banter. Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of something. I'm just gonna be completely honest. This is fucked up. So when you deal with identity issues, like. For me, it was more, I feel like I didn't fit in with, I mean, this is maybe an effect of being objectively more white looking. Like, I feel like I fit in less with Asians more than whites.
Right.
And this is it's pretty messed up, but it messes with your head. So, like, when I'm in a white friend group and people used to make, like, Asian jokes, it would actually make me feel better.
Huh?
Yeah, because then it feels like I'm Asian.
Right.
Yeah, it's really sad to think about, but, like, whenever I would hear it, I would... You know, I would actually I'd feel better.
Oh,
because I feel like, damn, okay, they see me as Asian. I'm Asian. Like, it feels like I'm entitled to feel like what my half is. Because before that, I would just feel like, you know, I'm a fake. Like, I'm not actually Singaporean Chinese. I'm not Asian. Yeah.
And do you think... Oh, sorry, you go.
Oh, I mean, I was going to say that's interesting because I feel like some other people in that situation may feel like that's kind of denouncing their Asianness. Like, whether... if they were to try and, I guess, fit in with that white group, and then they made Asian jokes, and maybe not particularly towards them, then they would feel like, oh yeah, I'm within this group, and not within that Asian group there.
Right.
Whereas like it could be taken two different ways, but I think that's.
I should clarify something. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, no, you go.
White Asian jokes. I mean, they would make jokes about me specifically being Asian.
Right.
So that's why it felt more like pushing me towards like, oh, I'm Asian. But then when I'm in Asian groups and people make white jokes, that actually hurt.
Oh, wow.
Because it's going like the other way. Like they see me as the white guy, but then I guess that's what the battle is like for me. Like growing up is because I'm more white passing. It's more trying to convince myself I'm Asian. I don't need to convince myself as much that I'm white.
Wow, I never even thought about that.
Right.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that always. I remember I have this like vivid memory of when I was in the car with my dad and my mom in the front seat. And I was in the back seat. This was right before I started high school.
Yeah.
And I was literally just crying, saying, "Dad, like, they're gonna think I'm Asian. They're gonna think I'm Asian."
No.
And imagine you're
as your dad, full Asian, yeah.
Yeah. My dad's just Singaporean Chinese. Like, imagine hearing that, like, your son's crying because of your mixed breed.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. Like,
yeah.
Like, can you dive deep into that? Because I feel like it's not Like do you want you can talk about it if you want, like the resenting parents part that you want to talk about.
Yeah. So, look, this is something I haven't talked about much. Like I try to internalize it a lot because I just feel really guilty.
Yeah.
But growing up, I sort of again because I wanted to be more like fit in more with the Asian. That's where I had the issues.
Yeah.
I would start to resent my mum, and I know it sounds absolutely fucked.
But
like,
not as much anymore, right?
no, not as much anymore. It was more growing up because that's when I had the identity.
Yeah, because you're like you're a teenager, of course, too.
Yeah, it sounds fucked up, but let me explain. So it's pretty much what you'd assume. Like, I would resent my mum because she wasn't Asian, and that's the reason why I'm dealing with like all of these issues in my head. And it's not fair to her at all. Like, it's completely messed up. But what helped me is I actually Googled it, and it's actually a thing. Like, a lot of mixed race kids resent their parents.
Yeah.
Like, it's an actual thing. I had to talk to my mum about it, and she read the articles as well, and then that's how we worked through that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like a horrible kid, but I could have been a lot nicer to my mum and like shit like that.
But honestly, you kind of got to go through that shit to like know not to do it anymore and stuff like that. You feel me? But and it's also just like it's that's a thing where it's like no one's fault because like, something you can't control, right?
Yeah, it's like I felt really guilty for it back at the time, but like it just helped a lot seeing that everyone else is going through it. It's not just me being like an absolutely horrible person.
Yeah,
it's just like a consequence of being mixed race, I guess. Yeah.
I think
that's interesting.
That's definitely the plus side of things becoming more studied and becoming more written upon. Like there are terms and things to describe things that people go through that they may not be able to explain or describe, and then those things aren't internalized anymore. So I think that's just like that's something that getting an education can even help with. Like that's something that they can actually look at and be like, this is what I'm going through, this is what I've got to fix, instead of having nothing to go on, which is
I agree,
which is a good thing that like you found it.
I think this is going to definitely be like, this might be a take, I don't know, but like it's going to be a generational thing. Like I feel like how like now like when we grow up to be parents, like say our son or daughter is like gay or something, like we won't care about it as much as our parents did. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the next generation, especially with the world that's like with travel, everyone's getting more connected, multiculturalism, all that shit. It's like there are gonna be a lot more mixed race kids.
Yeah, dude. In fucking 300 years, isn't everyone gonna be mixed race?
That's what they said. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I feel it's gonna
be the majority. Everyone else is a minority.
Yeah. Especially, dude, India, it's fucked because it's like, bro, we're all Indian and you can't marry certain Indians based on this caste system, bro.
Like, what do you mean?
So, okay, there's like this, say there's like 5 levels of I'm doing a horrible job, don't cancel me for it. But like, there's like a high, like, say there's like like you play a video game or something, like there's like a servant class, middle class, upper class, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a higher class, like a family wouldn't like a high class person marrying like a peasant or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like financial class.
Like it's like stuff like that. But it's like, it's just looked down upon. But then, I don't know. But that's going away soon. But even on Indian dating apps, you have to put in like your caste.
Are you fucking serious?
So you don't match with other caste people.
That's actually fucked.
Yeah, it's really cool. And dude, it's like friendly fire. Like we're all like Indian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it, so don't come at me if I say something wrong. But like that's what I know at least. Yeah. So it's like it's kind of cooked as. But next generation, I feel like no one's gonna care. Yeah,
I think that's with a lot of shit. Like, there's gonna be so many mixed race people. Like I've already noticed. Like whenever I walk around, like I can as a mixed race person, well, more with my mix, I can pick out people who are like white and Asian. Like I can tell. And even walking around, like there's just so many more that I'm noticing. Like growing up, I didn't meet another mixed race like white Asian mix until I met that friend, and when I was like 17 or 18. So that's a long time without knowing anyone.
Yeah, that's a long time.
We grew up in a school with like a bunch of mixed race.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, not a bunch.
Not not an.
But we knew enough about it to be like. But the thing is, like, I feel like in our school, I think we were really blessed multiculturalism, but like no one treated the mixed race kids differently. Like it was just like what it's just like what it like. It just is what it is.
I think because there isn't like, well, within like Asian, there isn't such a large distinction between the two kind of thing. Actually,
to be honest, I feel like you're like an anomaly. I don't know, like an outlier, because like if he was in our school, they would tell, because like our mixed race people look hella Asian.
And I think that maybe that might have played a part in like why they weren't so, I guess, segregated.
That's what it is. It's kind of fucked. Like it just, that's why I feel like sometimes that was like the cause of it. Like I feel like I'm like less Asian because I look less Asian. When in reality we're literally like all your friends you're talking about are probably like 50 split white Asian, but then they're seen as more Asian because they look more Asian which makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's just what causes the identity issues. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Wait, do you have any siblings?
Oh yeah, I got an older brother.
Older brother, does he look more Asian?
I don't really know. We look really similar.
Yeah, they look the same.
Really? Wait, how old's your brother?
I've heard some people say like I look more Asian, but I think it's my brother's 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I've heard one person say he looks more Asian, but I think most people say I look more Asian mainly because of like it's just my interest, like the way I dress.
Yeah. That's what stands out about you is like because I never got the whole white thing with him, like fully white, because he came off as like so like inbred in this like this Asian culture, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like for the most part, like I hang around Asians, like we partake in like the food, all that, like especially the way you dress. Like, bro, I see an ADLV hoodie, bro. I'm like, I'm there, you know what I mean?
The fashion. Yeah.
No, that's the thing. Like, oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Like. White people don't have it feels like they don't have a culture, bro.
Oh, that's him. That's him.
Cancel me, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
That's why, like, I feel like Asian culture is a lot more interesting. That's why I've learned a lot more about it. Like, I had my K-pop phase.
Yeah.
I have my anime phase. I'm still in it.
Yeah.
Like the way I dress, the clothes. Like, Asian people dress better than white people. Like, I'm just gonna say that out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I always found Asian culture more interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that like, yeah. Well, we're opinionated, but yeah. But do you want to talk about like, cause something that is so crazy with like, especially with y'all, especially with like, I think Asians in general right now, especially on the way TikTok's going. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No,
it sounds so weird that I'm saying, but like the fetishization of it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
saying. I feel like you were like somewhat passionate, but I want to speak out about it because it's like, you know, I once I got open perspective on it. It's like, say you're like with this girl, or like say you look at this girl, you're already attracted to her just because she's Asian, not because she's like her. You know what I mean? Like, you don't like her for her, you like her because the way she looks.
Oh, I've got a funny story. My ex in high school, she once told me, like, I'm happy you're half Asian because Asian people are so ugly. But you at least have half Asian, so you share the culture with me, but you don't look Asian.
Wait,
and that shit fucked me up. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
And that's not the reason y'all broke up?
No.
Oh.
That's a whole nother story, but pretty much I just never fucking. She would have had so many red flags, man. I didn't do anything.
You're in high school, bro.
Yeah, I was in high school. I didn't know any better. I was just happy to have a girlfriend.
Damn. What was she?
She was Singaporean Chinese.
And she was like, nah, I don't like Asians.
She was crazy, man. Fuck's sake.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, going back to the fetishization thing. It's
wait. Sorry, before we talk about that, but don't you have someone you want to add to that? Your little two pieces?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just in general. I guess more in my mix, you hear a lot of people say they want like white and Asian babies. And the reason it doesn't like
wait, people say that?
Yeah, have you not heard of that?
Really? Oh,
tons of Asian. I've heard about like seeing online like tons of Asian girls say like, oh, they just want a white guy because halfy babies are so good looking. That's what my ex would say as well.
Oh my
she's fucking that's so annoying. Anyways, sorry about that. Just had to get that out of my system. Yeah. But no, the thing that irks me about it is like as you can hear you go. My bad, bro. As you can hear about it, like mixed race people go through like a bunch of shit depending on how they look. I guess that alters it, but like it's not that simple. Like just having a mixed race baby and then that's it. Like they're gonna go through shit.
Yeah.
And you need to. That's the thing. My parents never knew like all of the stuff that I would go through.
Yeah.
That's because I think it's just the older generation. Like I think newer generation people would understand. But a big thing is you need to teach like your mixed race child the language.
Yeah, I feel like that's hella important.
Yeah, like my dad wanted to put me in Chinese school.
Yeah. And
then my mum took me out of it because she thought I'd get bullied for it. But if I could go back, I know Chinese school is like fucking like horrible.
I've heard Chinese school horror stories. Did you go to Chinese school?
Yeah, I did.
There are so many horror stories I have from Chinese school.
Yeah, have you got one, Rivey?
Oh, I've got plenty. No, because mine's not like a horror story. The whole thing is a horror.
Shit.
Yeah.
Because you have to give up your whole weekend for Chinese school, right?
Yeah, dude, I went to school 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Like,
really?
Yeah, for like 15 years of my life. Yeah.
You know what I fucking heard? I heard someone when you're in grade 5.
Yeah.
So they were in Chinese school, but they're also in like grade 5 in primary school.
Yeah.
And they were learning calculus and shit. Like and they're in fucking grade 5, dude. Like why do they need to know that?
Yeah, mine wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I was like year 8 doing calculus.
Yeah.
Which is not too bad.
Like when I was in grade 5, my dad was still wiping my fucking asshole. Like I didn't know fucking shit.
But yeah, what were we talking about again? Fetishization.
Oh, fetishization.
Oh yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, mixed race people go through a bunch of shit. So, like, it's really shallow to just only want...
Yeah.
You just really want to be in a mixed race couple to have a good-looking baby.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Dude, wait, my friends don't call me... Bro, the girl I liked for the longest time was mixed race. But that wasn't because she was mixed race, though.
Yeah, and that's different. If you like a mixed race person...
Not it,
yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but... again, just like teaching them the language helps a lot. Like if if I could go back, I wish my mum didn't take me out of Chinese school, even though the school would be fucked.
Yeah.
If I knew Chinese, I don't think I would have experienced like as much of identity crisis. Because like if I just start whipping out Mandarin, like Chinese people are like, oh yeah, you know, he's
You'd be a Shaman video, bro. Have you seen those videos?
Which video?
Shaman.
Oh my
Shaman.
god, that video is so good.
Yeah, he's like white guy speaks Chinese to vendors.
Oh dude, I saw the worst. Xiama went to like an African tribe, right?
Oh,
And the
I
thumbnail
saw
was he
that.
had no fucking clothes on, it just his cock was out. And I just felt like that just absolutely scarred me. Like I didn't think I'd be open to YouTube and see Xiama's fucking cock.
on the thumbnail.
Do you see that on TikTok, bro? There's sometimes I post like African tribes who should be cock and tits.
Oh yeah, I get that shit. I get this. And
How did this end up on my For You page, bro?
maybe TikTok's like too
yeah,
scared of getting
TikTok.
cancelled. They just can't ban anything that looks like a bit.
A bit
If it's like-
cultural.
Yeah. That's what I think.
culture.
You know, it's
Yeah.
crazy. You say the fetish, dude. I cannot say this word.
Fetishization.
Guys, with me, fetishization.
That sounded so white,
right,
dude.
Hey, I tried, bro. I gotta get that citizenship, bro. but it's like, no, I didn't know about the mixed race people, like prior, like mixed race people. I see on TikTok now, it's like Asians a lot. Like everyone's just like fetishizing
People
like,
are-
Asians
yeah.
now. And it's kind of weird because I got a lot of Asian homegirls that talk to me like I said before, they're like only fuck with them because they're Asian. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's the end game, which is like
Are they Asian?
yeah, they're Asian.
I feel like maybe this is a hot take. I feel like if you're Asian and you only want to date Asians, what's wrong with that?
Oh no.
Nothing's wrong. I don't think
The girl's Asian, but like the bunch of white guys were like, oh, other
Oh,
people
yeah, that
guys
is
just
different.
hit
Just
them up because
because-
they're Asian. But yeah, I feel like the Asian thing counts out, even though it's like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I don't think that's racist. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to date me, wait, what? There's not. What do you think is racist?
No, it's not, it wasn't even racist in the first place.
Oh shit, not racist. I mean like fetishized, not racist.
Yeah, okay.
No, that is. Okay, hang on. Is it racist if you think a race is superior? Like if you just think, oh, Asians are superior, that's not. Is that racist? Or
But
is
it's like lovingly.
it's not
is it-
lovingly. It's like they're just.
It's like sexually.
Yeah, sexually, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. We got search up in the dictionary.
Yeah, we
bro.
can figure it out. 'Cause
Nah,
I
that's
thought,
just
is it racist if finding other races inferior to yours or no? Maybe not.
That's racist.
Yeah, so it's not racist to say like fucking.
But
That
no,
one-
but if you say like they're better than you, but you're saying it. Yeah, bro. There's no winning.
That's
this
just
one.
fetishizing.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm thinking about this now, but I actually wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know if I should be annoyed at this, but I get really annoyed when people like separate Indians and Asians. Like I think like Indians are Asians,
they're
and it just kind of pisses me off when people do
Ah,
that.
yeah,
Like, do you
no.
care or what?
I think I know I don't care because I'm Australian, of course. But, dude, I always do this intentionally. I'll get back to your question, but you know, like someone asks, "Oh, what's your background?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Australian," and they'll be like, "No, like and then
Oh
they
my
do that
God.
whole thing. I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, what are you trying to say? He's like, nah, like, and then it just ended up like, nah, where are you fucking from?
Wait, so you guys get that as well? I get that all the time.
yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
I was fucking buying petrol once at like 7-Eleven or some shit,
Yeah.
and there's just these two workers, and I go up, I'm just like, oh yeah, number 5, right? I just want to pay my fucking petrol to leave. And then they just start asking me, where are you from? Like, oh, I'm from Australia. And like, no, where are you from?
Yeah, it's always like the
What?
second
Yeah.
one. I feel like, dude, if you're gonna say, just say what's your background. That will hit.
Yeah. And
know
then
what
they
I mean?
kept on grilling me. I was just being stubborn. I knew what they were saying, but it just
Yeah.
pissed me off. I was like, no, I'm from Melbourne.
Yeah.
And then
You're just trying to get petrol.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what?
I was going to get petrol to leave. But no,
Yeah.
after that, I was just trying to prove a fact. Like, I was getting annoyed because it's just an annoying question. And then they started saying, oh, you look like White Rabbit. You look like White Rabbit.
What?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Why? What does that even?
I don't know. I googled that shit later. I think it's like
the brand, like
no, it's not that. It's like something for mixed race people that like
Oh,
Asian,
really?
Southeast Asia people
that
call
makes sense.
Southeast Asia people call white and Asian mixed people White Rabbit. I didn't know
Wow.
that. I don't think it's like a mainstream
Really?
thing though.
I didn't-
Yeah, and then when I said, oh, you know, my dad's Singaporean Chinese, like, oh yeah, White Rabbit, White Rabbit, and I was just like, yeah, fuck off, and I just walked out.
Nah, I just think, dude, like what you were saying before about like how like Indians are not Asians or something. I think it's just like the Western society thinks like Asian, Oriental,
East Asian,
like
East Asian,
East Asian, like all that type of stuff. But then like when they think like I don't know, bro, India's just such a different field, bro. It's like
So you think it's kind of fair, or like not
I
fair, but
think
you don't
it's
give a
fair,
shit.
but it's like I've just grown up with it. I think there's also different things to care about. Like, bro, like if you want to check the facts, we're in the continent. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like, bro, if people don't realize, bro, India's closer closer to China than Japan is sometimes. Like I think on the map, like, we're like next door neighbors, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, like we're like next door neighbors. Like it doesn't even matter. But I don't know.
Yeah, but then would you? Oh no, I'm seeing now. What was the Russian people? Like you wouldn't call Russian people Asian, aren't they in Asia?
Wait, no.
No.
Wait, isn't Russia in Asia, bro? I swear it is.
It's like Russia has Russia's their own continent.
I didn't fucking know that. Are you serious?
No, they're not their own
continent. Russia is not a
No.
continent. Nah, that's bullshit, bro.
bro.
It's Asia, and Russia's in Asia. It's North Asia.
No,
yeah,
it's like half and half.
Is it actually? What's the other half then? It would be
European,
yeah.
European.
So they're just like,
bro, why do we have a podcast?
they could just fucking walk over the line in Russia halfway, and they would just become Asian or European.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. Technically. Yeah, no, bro. We need to put up like a map right here, bro.
Yeah.
Just like
you should have a map on this wall.
Legit. Yeah. No, I don't get offended by it, but I know people that do. Like,
Yeah.
But it's just like, bro, like, you got better things to care about.
Maybe
I know all the Indians are looking at me like, bro, you should have spoke up for us. I'm like,
yeah. Represent.
Well, dude, that's something, bro. We're like the butt of every joke, bro. We got something else to worry about, bro. You know what I mean? But I feel like we'll end this whole mixed race thing because we don't want to just be like, Josh Loh, mixed race guy, get him the fuck out of here.
More than that.
Yeah, he's literally more. Yeah, legit. He's more than that. But I think a good note is like, I think for mixed race people, for you or for anyone, or just people that are just like born in Australia, grew up in Australia, and like have another culture, it's like, I guess you have the privilege of like experiencing both.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like that's that's a really good takeaway.
Like, yeah, I keep talking about Asian side, but I love like the Australian side. I think Australian humor is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's the best.
Australian accents. Yeah. I mean, the food's kind of. I don't even know what is Australian food like. Fucking Tim Tams are kind of goated. And meat pies.
That's true.
But
no, I feel like, dude, when you're an Australian, even though I'm like, dude, I'm brown as it gets, I'm a brownie, but it's just like, I'm so patriotic for like Australian culture. Like, bro, you give me the shapes, the chicken crimpy, all that fucking
hard,
shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like canteen food and shit, bro. I'm there. It's fucking dim sims. Like, I know they're not, dude. They probably like a disgrace to Chinese culture, bro. But I'm like, I'm here for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fucking love Australia. I kept on talking about the Asian side, but no, I love Australia. I'm like really lucky to be here.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
thank
good.
God I'm not in America. That's another topic. Fuck America.
You know, for some reason, bro, I have like a 20% American audience. Shout out to you guys if you guys are still here after 6 months. And like 16% of them are from like Illinois, Chicago, bro.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know why, bro. But shout out to y'all, bro.
Oh, you just lost your American viewer base.
No, I love Chicago, bro. I'll be there, bro.
You love them, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
But no, what I thought was really interesting, you correct me if I'm wrong, but this is more about like friendships and stuff. And you said how like the loud, funny guy is like the one that will like not lead to like, how do I say, like deep connections or something like that?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain it better? Because I feel like I butchered it.
I mean, you got it somewhat on the point. Like, it's just something I've been thinking about recently. Like, I realized I just like making people laugh, and I like laughing. Mm-hmm. So I tend to just gravitate towards being the person who's the loudest and just like trying to make everyone laugh, always having a joke, like not being too serious about things.
Yeah.
When I'm in a group.
Yeah.
And then, what that leads to, I've realized like, especially my high school friend group, like I don't really have deep conversations with them. Like what we do together when we're out is we play games or we go see a movie and we just have fun and fuck around, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I never have deep convos with them. So like I'm close to them, but it feels like I'm not close to them.
Right.
They don't know what's like going on seriously in my mind or in my life. Like that.
Right.
Yeah. They haven't heard much about like this mixed race shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like dude, I'm making it sound like Ramy's my boyfriend. I think Ramy's like Ramy's like my personal therapist, bro. Like I tell him like I go into deep with everything, but I think what you're saying, I think because you know you being the loud guy, or for anyone in general being the loud guy, I feel like people might try to find it hard to like resonate with you because I feel like you're trying to appeal to everyone. Yeah. So you don't like if you give everyone 1%, like no one's gonna give you that 1% back. You feel me?
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm trying to say?
That's a part of it, I think.
Like I feel like you know if you just like talk to this guy for like really just like get close to him, like instead of appealing to everyone, you might be able to get a closer connection. But maybe that might just be the person, because I've got a lot of homies like who could I just say on the top of my head? Whatever. I got a lot of homies like I'm close to them, but like
can't name one of them, bro. Name 5.
Name 5.
Different school.
Yeah, she goes to a different school. No, but it's just like but sometimes you can't like get deep with people. I feel like you can't get deep with everyone because some people just like some of them like I don't know, like real tough to be like feelings, bro. I don't have fucking feelings. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel that part. More where I'm coming from is when you're in a group, you don't talk about deep shit much, right? Because you're in a massive group, unless it's like a group D&M. Right. Like you're just trying to have fun, and fuck around. That's what I'm focused on at least. Like but then this is the point I realized that. So I've got like this uni friend group. I don't know if he's watching, but shout out to Andrew.
Nah, he's watching, bro. You better be.
Andrew, you better be fucking watching. But yeah, like I got so lucky. He pretty much brought me into his uni friend group. Like we knew about each other a little bit, and then I just bumped into him. He brought me in his uni friend group, and now we're all pretty tight.
Yeah, yeah.
And we hang out a bunch. I've been enjoying it a shit ton. But
Yeah,
yeah, like he's also the loud guy. So we would have so much fun together. He was my mate. Like he was my good mate. But I never knew much like about him on a deeper level because we would always just be fucking around, joking, laughing.
Yeah.
Right.
And then one time we had like a car ride. It was 50 minutes there, 50 minutes back. And like we just had like a deep, like really deep talk.
They'll do it, bro.
Yeah. And then after that, I was like, damn, I feel so much closer to Andrew right now.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized like, that's when you make the deep. For me, I make deep connections only one-on-one.
Yeah.
Even in a group of 3, like I still fuck around and try to make everyone laugh. But for some reason, when it's one-on-one, that's when I make a deep connection.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
And I was thinking, yeah, that kind of sucks. Like that's why I'm not close with my high school friend group because we always hang out in groups.
Right.
Yeah. Especially how big's your high school friend group?
It's like, okay, so in high school it was like 30 to 35.
Okay, yeah.
It's fucking massive.
That's what I'm saying because I feel like a group that big, there's always like the subgroups. I
was about to say that.
That's what I'm saying. Like even like you know, like the server that we're all on, like fuck, I'll shout out, bro. Like Cass Garden Patch server, whatever it is. Like there's so many like subgroups in that server. Like I barely know half the people there. But
Yeah,
it's like
UG server. I know
of like
UG
50
server.
people. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's the thing. Like my high school friend group split into 3.
Yeah.
So there's like 10 on each one sort of thing. That they are usually on it. Like sometimes we'll join the other ones.
Yeah.
But even in that 10, like I don't have deep convos with them. Not really. Yeah.
Is that? I feel like is that something you really want? You want more of that?
I didn't think so, but then after like in my uni friend group, after like getting closer to a few of them and having deep talks, like it felt really nice.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
So
like
then, do you feel like maybe you've missed out on having that connection with like the people in high school?
I want that connection with the people in my high school group,
Right.
but that's the thing. Like I don't know how to. Like I'm the loud, funny guy in the group. One-on-one, I'm like, people are actually really surprised. Like a lot of people when they meet me is they think when I'm in a group that's my personality, but then when I'm one-on-one, like I'm not like screaming and shit, so I can actually have like a deep convo.
Yeah.
And
no.
I actually really enjoy those talks recently. So I think it is something that I want more of.
I remember as a kid, bro, I'd be like, oh, dude, like, as a psychology student, this is crazy. But, like, I was like, oh, therapy, like, dude, probably doesn't work. This probably shit. But then, like, with the boys, bro, you get a campfire, you get, like, that white chair and shit, bro.
Oh,
sit
yeah,
around
the white
and,
chair.
bro, like...
It has to be white, by the way.
Yeah, it has to be white.
Can't
And
be
it has
any
to be the
other colour.
shittiest plastic, bro.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, after you have that talk, bro, you come out of there and your brain just feels cleansed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, those deep talks are important. And, boys, you need to start having them deep talks. But it's just like, nah, I get what you mean. It's like therapy. It's good shit. But yeah, do you have anything you want to add on that, bro?
Well, I think being introverted, and I think being the complete opposite of.
I feel like we two, like I'm like sweet spot between the two. I feel like you're like pretty extroverted for the
Yeah,
most
I'm pretty
part.
extroverted. I wasn't introverted as a kid, but yeah.
Because when you're talking about like being in a group and being the loud one, I can't relate to that at all.
Yeah.
And yet I still feel like being the quiet one, you also can't make connections, and that might just be because like no one really knows what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And I find like in my high school group, a lot of people don't know that I don't know, I feel like I'm not appreciated or really seen for as someone that they can talk to, or like someone that has thoughts that are like deep thoughts or things that they can actually like relate to.
Yeah.
And that's because I'm not as expressive, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, no, you go.
But yeah, like, so it's sort of the same where there's two sides of the spectrum where it's like too quiet, too loud.
Yeah.
But then like finding that midpoint is, I don't know, it's a bit, it's difficult.
Yeah.
I've actually never thought of that. Fuck. So now you got me thinking like
I think you're kind of blessed in the sense because you make yourself like you make a statement for yourself so people can kind of like confide to you, kind of.
True, but I feel like people always think that I'm just goofy. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm a goofy guy. I'm taking a piss, but I never thought of the other side of the coin type beat. Like I never thought introverts would have that issue, but no, it makes sense now you've explained that. Damn. Yeah.
A little sidetrack, bro. I kind of want to think. I thought about this because I think last time I talked to you, other than like the pod stuff, is like, because okay, boys, your boy's gearing up. I'm going to knock out this rave, bro.
Okay.
I just want to know, do you have any like fucking tips for me or anything like that, bro?
I'm not like a massive raver, bro.
I know, but you've been before though. I just want to
Okay.
know. Like, just give me like a quick like Rave 101 guide or some shit.
Rave 101. Okay.
Especially because like I feel like, bro, you know, I may be this podcast fucking guy, or like, you know, I know how to talk a little bit, but like, you know, I don't want to be that guy in the corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
I mean, firstly, go with a group. Like, if you go with a smaller group, it'll feel more awkward.
Yeah.
But if you go with a big group, everyone's like having fun time. Like, it's just easy to assimilate into that. What else? I would say don't overdress. Like, don't like wear too many clothes. Is what I mean.
Yeah,
It's gonna get hot it gets hot as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I like being that fan. You know the people who have the fans.
Yeah.
Like whenever I fan someone and they fake me, it just like gives me the validation I want. It makes me feel fucking good. So I always I'm obsessed with my fan. Every rave I'll bring it. I just fan people. They say thanks, and I just feel good about myself.
Yeah,
I feel useful.
That's good, bro. Did you? Because I swear a lot of people they'd be like, "Yo, I didn't listen to hardstyle before the rave," but then once I went, bro, I started listening to hardstyle. That happened to you?
No, I mean I listened to it, but I thought it was like, yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, you have to experience it in person. Like the bass just going through your body, it feels way better.
No, I am happy I'm going with a big group, and I'm also going into state for it, so it's like a bit of a trip.
Yeah,
so,
a bit of a journey.
Yeah, but you've only been to the ones here, right?
Nah, yeah, I can't be fucked going. Like I enjoy hardstyle, but like it's not like that deep for me. Like I just go for fun, like once every few months.
Yeah.
But me and my friends always meme it. Like when you go, you'll hear it. But tons of the songs are like the people they chant. They're like hardstyle is life. Like we are hardstyle family and shit. And it's just like it just sounds so fucking crazy. Like it's not so fucking deep, bro. Like I remember one of the songs they kept on going, "We breathe hardstyle." And me and my friend was looking at each other like, "Dude, this is fucked." Like,
dude, I remember my brother. He texted me. I remember because I bought his ticket as well. And and then because it's my first one, because I'm like, me and my friend that are going to this one, we're like the guy be like, bro, we're the last person to expect you to go to a rave. Like I remember when I told this kid's like, what, you're going?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. I was like, what do you call my brother? I texted my brother. And then he was like, fucking, welcome to hardstyle. Welcome to this life. I'm like, what the fuck?
Surely not, he's being ironic, right?
No, bro.
Nah, that's fucking weird. Dude, they take it too seriously.
Yeah,
bro.
bro. It's too.
Oh my god.
Some people make it their whole personality too,
Yeah.
bro. I was like,
And then people always like argue or discuss about all the artists going when it all sounds the fucking same. I swear to God. Especially if you're not going. I'm like a sober guy. Like, I always go sober. But if you're not going sober, it's gonna fucking sound the same no matter what. Like honestly.
dude, my friends, the reason they convinced me like, nah, this set list, it's the GOAT set list. I'm like, bro, I don't know half of these guys, bro. I played one of their songs on Osu, maybe. Bro.
I bet you'd enjoy it the same regardless of whoever the fuck's there, man.
I'm scared out of that shit because I had a friend on called Dev, and he's like, bro, you gotta be real careful because fuck, I cannot speak today.
Yeah.
But it's like you gotta be careful because like all this fentanyl shit, bro. I'm just like, bro, I don't want some drugs that have been up like some 42-year-old guy's ass or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Definitely not.
I don't know, bro. I'm scared with like all that shit. Like shit.
Are you gonna go sober? You don't know yet.
I'm probably gonna go sober, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. Like
Everyone's clowning on me. Like I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
I hate that shit.
I was like, dude. But any other tips? Nothing like that. The overdress part I'll take into mind, bro. Because I feel like we're going in the summer as well.
Yeah. Just don't overthink it. Just fucking... It might feel awkward at the start, but just try to get into the music. Just jump up and down. Shit like that. Like, another thing is, you don't even... It's not like dancing. Like, you can literally just stand there and just enjoy the music, and no one's gonna, like, give a shit about you.
Yeah, okay.
Like, a lot of people just stand there, close their eyes, and just vibe. Like,
oh, that's good.
yeah, you don't need to act like...
Are you a big club guy? Nah.
Oh, no, I hate clubbing.
Okay.
I really hate clubbing. I don't know. It's because, I'm like allergic to alcohol a little bit. Like I inherited my dad's genes. I get fucking massive Asian flush. Like people, I remember I had like one drink and people thought I was doing drugs. Like my face was just completely red. My fucking eyes are red. My face is like gets really hot.
Oh no.
I get nauseous after like 3 or 4 drinks, and then I'll just month.
Oh, we can cut this out. But was he the one that went kind of crazy on Trish's boat party?
No.
That wasn't him.
I didn't drink. I don't think.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Well, that'll be cut out. But
Trish's. This is another thing, man. Trish's birthday party. Like, remember the cake shit?
I know I wasn't there, but he told me. Bro.
Okay, yeah. I mean, is this going on the pod?
Yeah, you can say it on the pod.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, so we were just dancing towards the front of the boat. They had the cake ready.
Wait. Set the scene for the homies at home, bro.
Okay, so pretty much Trisha is like one of our like mutual friends. Me and Ramy's more so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she had was it 21st?
21st, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a joint birthday party with someone else who's having like a 21st. So it was like a big thing. Like they got a fucking
boat.
Yeah, they got a fucking boat, and it was massive. There was like a lot of people there, and it was pretty fun. Like there was catering. It was like the whole thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, because it's like such a big thing, they have such a big cake. Like they have a fucking massive cake. I think it costs like I don't even know, but I don't even want to know. But
I don't even know.
oh my god, they brought the cake out and like everyone's dancing. I'm near the cake, and then her mum sees me dancing near the cake, and she's like, "Oh yeah, just be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful." And
And
then
it's this fuck off cake, isn't it?
it's fucking massive, dude. It's like
Yeah.
5 fucking levels. It's super fucking thick. And I'm just like, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then I step away, and then like not even like 4 minutes later, I just fucking smash my ass into the fucking cake.
Is there a picture of it?
Yeah, I think it's a
I'll put
picture.
it here.
Probably is there, bro.
There probably is a picture somewhere, but I had like cake all over the fucking back of my blazer. Like the cake, it had like the cake. No, it wasn't like an ass imprint, but there was like a chunk taken out of the fucking cake. And then I don't know if I did it twice. I might have bumped into it twice. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But then when we had to, you get photos with the cake, right? And then they had to fucking rotate the cake so that it wasn't the fucking part with my ass cheeks in it wasn't fucking showing. I felt so.
That's what I thought.
bad.
Because it's either there was a story where it's either you got blacked out drunk. Because I know a couple people.
That's
got
not me.
Okay, but then you were the ass guy.
I'm the ass guy, yeah.
You're the ass guy.
And then it was just funny. It became a fucking meme for the rest of the night. Like me and Trisha got a bunch of photos of it just like fucking showing our ass. Like, it was just fucking funny.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah.
Holy. That's actually so crazy. What the fuck
Yeah,
are
I'm
we
such a
even
fucking
talking
dog, dude. Oh yeah, I don't even know how we got to this.
Yeah, fuck you.
Guys, we're back from another ad break. Josh first fucking guest back for I guess like season 2, bro. We're revamping
Yeah,
this shit,
season
bro.
2.
Fucking, you know me, I'm big boy production here. But if you guys are fans for a long time, I do the only up questions, and I've changed them a lot because the last ones kind of didn't really make any sense, but these ones will make a lot more sense, gauge you a little bit more, and we're trying to talk. Some of them get deep, so you ready to get deep?
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay. Well, first off, we're halfway through the year. Is there anything on your bucket list like so far?
Bucket list.
Like bucket list activities. It could be like 10 years down the line or like within like something right now. Something you want to do or something you want to
Yeah,
achieve.
we were talking about this off the pod, but probably Japan. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
definitely want to go to Japan. Like, I've heard a bit about from my brother there,
Yeah.
but some of the shit they have just is so fucking useless. But it's so they've like honed their craft on it so much.
Yeah.
Like, my brother went to like a sauna with monkeys or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's actually fucked. It just sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everything there is such like tourism bait. Like I remember I went there and like even dude, like the vending machine is such like a revolution there, bro. Even though
Yeah.
we have them here, but it's just like fucking crazy.
I was gonna fucking flashback. In Japan, apparently there's a vending machine that sells used panties.
What?
Yeah. So there's just like a bunch of just fucking, I think girls like ass cheeks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just fucking choose the one. It's probably fake though, because I feel like you just put like fucking just smear some shit on like a fresh set of panties and like chuck it on the dirt for a while. And then just sell it for like, that's actually an OP business strategy.
You know what's crazy? I remember me and my brother, we saw like, bro, cause like, if you haven't, like Japan has like a lot of weird like sex stuff.
Yeah.
So we went there and we were like, bro, look at the sex store. It's gonna be so funny, bro. We were going, which is like, oh fuck it, it's not that funny, bro. It's just like there's a bunch of old people here, bro. They're actually buying toys and stuff. We're just like, it was funny the first 5 seconds, like, oh look at them, like these dildos and shit, bro. And then like after 5 seconds, like, okay, well I feel guilty, bro.
Is it just like a normal? Is it like the ones? Have you been to the ones over here?
No.
Oh really? Have you never gone in with a friend just to fuck around?
No, my friends do it for like Chris Kringle. Like
I did that once.
Like someone like if you're a Chris Kringle, if you're an Australian guy in a group in a Chris Kringle, someone's getting a dildo. It's like a given. It's like a given.
We got my friend.
Speaking about Australian culture,
We didn't get him a dildo. We got him something he can use, like a fucking like egg, one of those egg things.
Oh no way.
And we got him like a slave master cosplay. That shit was so fucking funny.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he took off his shirt. He had like a fucking those like neck things, and then he had like a little whip and shit like that. That shit was fucking hilarious. He put it on in the party, and he was just whipping people and shit.
How long are you going to Japan for? Oh yeah.
It's just like I want to do it in the future. I'll probably go for 2 weeks or something.
Bro, dude, it's amazing, bro. It's fucking so good. I'm trying to go back at the end of the year. But next question, brother. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. But
brother.
What is something that you think personally to you? It has to be a show, it could be something or something here, something over there. What's something you think is overrated?
Overrated?
Yeah, something that you're passionate about. You're like, fuck, bro. Why is everyone like this? But like, you hate it.
Fuck. Fucking Star Wars.
You think Star Wars is overrated?
No, I just do it to piss people off, but I just call it nerd movies, and it just sets everyone off. And I tell people like Harry Potter is the best nerd movie compared to like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and it just fucking sets people off. Like I watched it as a kid and it never really caught my eye. Like I'm a Harry Potter guy.
It's crazy. I haven't seen any of them.
Really?
Like, nah. And I'm from New Zealand, and when I'm like, oh, I'm from New Zealand, it's like, you ever seen Lord of the Rings? I'm like, okay, bro, I get it, bro. Apparently, it's like fucking 19 hours long or something.
Yeah, apparently it's cracked, but that's just the most fun in life is just to shit talk someone who loves Star Wars.
I love it. Like, yeah, nah, Star Wars the nerd anime, bro, but this romance anime, yeah, it's fucking so good. All right, if you know, that was the first question. The next question is, what is the most underrated thing to you? What do you think like some people should like
underrated?
To? It could be food. It could be anything, bro.
Oh fuck! You need to give me a second to think about this.
Yeah. This is your moment of fame to my 17 viewers. So let them know.
Underrated. Shit, this is my bad, bro. This is being bad on the spot.
Yeah, no, it's hard, bro. Just think about it.
Um.
Rami, do you have something underrated?
Underrated. Nah, man. Anything I like is rated.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, everyone bases their opinions off your opinions.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like Rami would be like fucking Diablo 4 or some shit like
Nah, that's rated.
Nah, I'm sorry, man. I'm blanking out. I need to know this shit beforehand so I can think.
Yeah, bro. No, you know what? We'll come back to it.
We can cut it. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I know I said bucket list stuff, but what's something you want to achieve by the end of the year?
Achieve.
It could be any. Like you are doing a mini cut right now. Like, is there any?
Oh yeah, I guess.
I feel like I just gave you an answer for you, but like.
No, but that actually is true. I'm just really. There's something about me. I'm really shit about self-reflection.
Oh, okay.
Like I remember this. I'm going on a tangent, but I remember I did this like mental thing at Monash, and there was just like questions like choose your top 10 strengths, top 10 weaknesses. There was like 7 of those.
Yeah.
It took me 3 days to complete. Like I just spent like every day when I was training into work, I'd spend like an hour and then an hour back, and it took me like fucking 6 hours.
Wait, are you good at like mental shit, like like maths and shit like that?
Yeah.
Have you had that question? Oh, sorry, I'm getting a bit sidetracked. But have you had that question? Would you be in jail for 2 years or like be in jail for as long as it takes you to solve a Rubik's Cube?
I've seen a clip of Theo Von answering that shit, man. I'm being serious. I don't know if I'd fucking solve it in 2 years. Like, I'd have to completely RNG it. I'd have to fucking completely RNG it. Like, so I've never solved one.
Would you take the 2 years?
Nah, definitely not. I'd take the Rubik's Cube. I'd try to figure it out. But, like, there's probably a chance I'm there for, like, fucking 3 fucking Qing dynasties, bro. Like... That's a good question. What was the fucking only up question again?
Oh, like, what do you want to achieve by the end of the year? You told me your mini cut.
Yeah, it was
you
mini
went to
cut.
prison.
Nothing much to say about it. Like, I just want to lose weight because I bulked too fast and I became like a fucking massive chungus. Like, I was getting out of breath while eating food and shit. Like,
you know who's on the longest bulk?
Who?
Me, bro. 15 years, bro.
It's worth it. You can have a monster cut.
Yeah, legit.
But yeah, I just want to lose some weight and
You're trying to lose weight for something, or?
I put on too much fat. I put on a bit of muscle, so cut that down and then keep going up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just because I guess it's one of my biggest insecurities. Like I can't remember the last time I took like my shirt off in front of someone.
Oh, what the?
Like maybe like a few times, but like I always hide it.
Oh, okay.
Like so. I just want to be proud of like my own body.
Oh,
yeah.
Go,
not to fucking get depressive.
No, but that's what you want to hear, bro. Dude, I'm in the same boat for like 15 years, bro. I got you. I forgot my next question, bro.
Check the database. We check the database.
I'm hacking the mainframe right now, bro. Oh, dude, this is kind of... Dude, I don't know why I fucking wrote this question, but what's something you think everyone should try, bro?
Something everyone should try?
Something that you have done. Don't say like League of Legends or some shit like that. It can be food as well, bro.
Can be food. I don't really eat much weird food, I think.
What's weird food?
I'm trying to think.
Wait. I know we went to get the mixed race stuff, but like, did you have like what type of lunch did you have?
Oh, I had a white lunch.
Oh, okay.
My mom packed my lunch. I had like
peanut butter sandwiches.
I had sandwiches and shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
Also canteen. I'll just get like donuts and shit.
Yeah.
Something that I'm trying to think if there's like a weird food combo that I like.
I don't even feel like activity, bro. I feel like you're doing something, right?
Oh, fish keeping.
What?
Yeah. I have like a. Do you not know that? I have like an aquarium and shit, and it's pretty chill.
At home.
Yeah, I have an. Oh, it's not like a fucking aquarium. It's like a big fish tank.
Oh.
I can maybe send a photo. You can put it up later. But I've got like 18 fish, like 16 shrimp, something like that.
Is it just for you?
Yeah. Like I don't breed. I'm not like a rare fish.
I've got some guy that literally. Oh, dude, I don't know. I won't say his name. Hypothetically, he may have like some stingrays and eels at his place.
What the fuck?
Hypothetically,
is that like illegal or something? Or Okay,
I don't
2
know.
minutes later. We'll just leave
I
it
don't
at that.
know.
Nah, I just got like normal fish
But
and
yeah,
shit.
but apparently he's like selling fish and he got banned on Facebook Marketplace because you can't sell livestock. That's why you can't like get puppies off like Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, you can't sell fish on Marketplace, really?
Yeah.
Dude, people do it all the fucking time. Like when I'm looking for fish and shit, like all the people in Springvale.
Yeah, because
I mean,
Well, like Dandenong, that's where all the fish are. They're in fucking Dandenong. I don't know why.
It's crazy because like he was banned off Facebook Messenger and I didn't know, so I wished him happy birthday. He'd left it on red. I'm like, this fucking asshole, bro.
Oh, it's 'cause he got
and then he
banned.
told me he's like, bro, I was banned off 2 weeks on Facebook Messenger, bro. I couldn't
Yeah,
type
fuck.
anything. I'm like, oh, okay.
But yeah, no, fish keeping's a good hobby to get into. But the setup is expensive.
Doesn't
But then,
it smell?
no, not really. Unless if you don't change the water out, it smells.
okay.
But it's expensive to set up. But once you've got it, you just have to buy food like fucking once every 4 months.
Yeah.
And then every morning you just put a little bit of food in, and that's it. That's your maintenance.
Do you have like an extravagant fish?
No, I've got a cunt. He's like a catfish, bristlenose nose pleco, but he's like the biggest fucking bully. And whenever I feed my fish, he just rams into them and shit. Like he's actually gonna kill them one day. But I've got a strat to like make him more scared. I'm gonna introduce like an apex predator, like just a fucking big boy that if the cunt like annoys him, the dude's just gonna eat him.
Bro, it's crazy. You know fighter fish?
Oh yeah.
Bro, they'd be like the most prettiest motherfuckers, but you can't put them together. They just literally kill each other.
Nah, you
Yeah,
can't.
they do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like I've heard of like horror stories of people who don't know. They just fucking go and buy like a random fish and it just kills everything.
Yeah, no,
That's
crazy.
so sad. Yeah.
I wanted to get turtles when I was younger, but then apparently you get like salmonella from like if you
Oh,
like touch them or something.
I've looked into that a little bit because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to get.
Yeah.
Turtles are really hard to look after.
Yeah, apparently it's like a fortune to look after a turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's cool? I wanted to look after jellyfish. Like I had like a little
what the
thought.
hell? No.
They have like the lifespan of like fuck all, like a few months. It's like
Wait,
it costs,
really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I thought they're one of those animals that last like 1,000 years or something.
Maybe I'm mistaken, but at least the jellyfish you have in like an aquarium, they'll just die after like 6 months.
Oh no.
And it's really fucking expensive to like set it up. Like you need all the special shit just for jellyfish.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Shit. Damn. What the fuck were we talking about, homie? Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
there.
what's a quote you live by, homie?
A quote that I live by.
Or like a quote you like, I don't know, like a mantra or something.
I'll probably fuck it up. I'm not like a massive quote guy, but one that I like is the best time to plant a tree was yesterday. The second best, I don't know, it was like the best time to plant a tree was like 25 years ago. The second best time is today. It's some shit like that.
Can you wait, get up from your seat a little bit?
Yeah.
Look at my door. Look what's written on the paper.
Best time to plant a tree 20 years ago, my bad. Dude, do you like that quote?
Yeah, that's why.
Hey, let's fucking go, man. Yeah, that shit's good.
That's actually crazy, bro.
Yeah, I just think I'm like, yeah, just fucking just start it.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Cause like I'm the type of guy like I like lose my attention span really easily, so I'll jump from hobby to hobby to hobby.
Yeah.
But like often I spend a lot of time just thinking like I wish I did this, I wish I could do this, and it's just the best way is just let's just to fucking start it. You know what I mean?
Dude, fucking banger, bro. The
Yeah.
wisdom, bro.
Where did you get that one from? Did you just see it online or some shit?
Yeah, I saw it online, bro. I thought, I'm like, yo, I'm woke right now, bro.
What a coincidence, man.
But it's like, nah, that one's good. Do you want to go back to the underrated one before I tell you the last question? Because that's the deepest question of the night. The night question we end on.
It's a deep one. Underrated. Again, like I'm fucking dog shit. I'm so dog shit at self-reflection.
Maybe it's like a meal you like just know.
A meal.
The other question was fucking dog shit. Do you want to hear it?
The other question.
Like the other question I was gonna give you.
Yeah, go for it.
It's like, what's your favorite fast food, bro?
Favorite fast food? KFC.
KFC.
That's my Aussie side coming out.
What's your order?
It's really specific. I get a Zinger box with Pepsi Max, and then the burger, I add on supercharged sauce and pepper mayo. So I've got 3 fucking mayos in there. I remember one time they came out and fucking looked for me like, dude, do you actually want 3 mayos in there? I was like, yeah, fucking do it.
Bro, you know what's bad when like, bro, are you sure you want this?
Yeah,
fucking
I don't know.
combination?
And there was so much shit in it, they could have come to it. I wouldn't be able to fucking tell, man. Like, it was like just fucking white shit everywhere. All over the fucking packaging. Like, I hope I was just spilling all over me. And it was like the best burger I've ever had. And then I get extra salt on the KFC chips. Because like the one...
Dude, KFC chips is like fucking gacha, bro. It's
Yeah,
like
literally,
the fucking
literally.
shittest tits chips, so you're getting like these really good chips.
Yeah, you need the salt. That's the fucking thing. You need salt. I have like sometimes there's so much fucking salt on them that it like hurts my tongue. But I that's what I'm cooming, bro. Like I enjoy that shit.
Alright, bro. That's a banger answer, bro. Alright, last question of the night.
Yeah.
Before we go, Rhyme, do you have anything you want to say? Do you want to ask Josh a question and get to know your boyfriend a little bit better?
What? I mean, question. How'd you find the podcast, actually?
How did I find the podcast?
Yeah.
Like I thought it would be a lot harder to get the conversation flowing.
Yeah.
But
Because we don't know each other like we haven't known each other like fucking like for like 10 years or anything, you know?
Yeah.
But we still got it flowing.
yeah, we're mates, but like we don't go way
Maybe
back.
we need to sit in the car and like fucking have a talk, bro.
D&M, yeah.
No 50 minute or...
Nah, it's just I thought I'd be more nervous. Like I was at the
you're
start,
chilling, bro.
but no, now that I've started, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was
I bet
good.
you've opened people's perspective on like the mixed race stuff because it's like crazy and you just being a fucking sick cunt. But yeah,
Yeah, no one hears about mixed race shit. That's another thing. Like it's not much like it's not in like mainstream stuff. So that's why I like to talk about it. Yeah.
No, 100%. All right, last question of the night.
Okay, deep question.
You know what the last question is?
I do.
Like I might get trauma from it, dude. It's like you're building up so much.
I
to
do
it.
this to every guest.
I'm getting fucking scared, dude. Is it easy to answer?
You're about to find out.
Good.
Okay, go for it.
Now, how happy are you today, bro?
How happy am I today?
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe. Just let them know how happy are you.
Probably a 3, bro.
Wait,
I'm not gonna
what?
lie.
Why?
Like, this is getting a bit deep, but like I've had like probably the shittest week of my life, like the past week.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not too much into it, but yeah, I just.
You did watch The Flash an hour before coming in. So
Yeah, it's probably the Flash. No, I've been like really fortunate, like over my life. Like I haven't really dealt with much like mental health issues.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like I've been really dealing with it last week, but it's getting better. Like just talking about it with people and shit makes me feel better. But it's getting better. Yeah.
And I think like you can cut this out, but I think maybe like your cut might have something to do with it, bro. Maybe just going through it or something.
Yeah, I could be that.
Yeah.
But it's also I listen to cigarettes. Do you guys know cigarettes after sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to them for fucking 3 days straight, and their songs are so fucking depressing.
Yeah, they'll do it too,
that's
bro.
what did it. I think that's what fucking. It felt like that's what like exacerbated it. Like after that, I was just like fucked up. Yeah.
Well.
Sorry guys, I kind of ruined the fucking.
No, bro.
Nah,
No, it's good that you're talking about it, bro. Because sometimes, bro, when it's all pent up, bro, I remember like sometimes you'll have one bad day and you're like, fuck, bro, the rest of my life's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
But then you have a few laughs with some mates, you fucking get a
move
good meal,
on.
get your Zinger box combo with fucking
exactly.
cum, jizz, and tits.
Yeah.
It's a good day, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What are the usual answers for the? Is it just normal shit? Like.
No, yours one was good because everyone just goes, I had a fucking 7
5.
out of 10. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling good right now. Not to shit on y'all answers, but like Josh, he went deep into it, bro.
Yeah, I was being honest.
We were in the car right now, but we'll try and bring that 3 to a 7, bro. We'll
Exactly.
We'll get it there. But thanks, Josh, for coming on. Dude, we just leave him with his depression, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking. I won't say that. I won't say that. Yeah, go on.
Nah, but thanks, Josh, for coming on. It's been a pleasure. Anything you want to say to the homies at home?
Subscribe to Shree J.
Thanks, mate.
Please donate if there's a donate link.
Yeah, bet.
Like every single post.
There you go, mate.
Yeah, and
Let's
just
make my day a 10, bro.
hope you guys enjoyed the pod. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Thank you. Josh, it's been a pleasure. Rhyme, it's been a pleasure having you on, man. Anything you want to say to the homies at home?
I'll see you next time.
Yeah, Rhyme.
Yeah, you will.
We need a solo pod with Rhymey too. But guys, thank you for watching. All links in the description below. Mental health links. Just YouTube channel. Pod is back, season 2. And guys, our socials down below too. Check out these guys' socials if I have them down. And guys, only up from here and take care. Bye.